What do I want to do? That's a question I find myself asking pretty often when I think about it. Usually it's like for little things, like do I want to hop on call and play a game, or do I want to just chill and play piano for a bit, progress on a song I've been learning? And other times it's a question like, what career do I want to do, or like what kind of job do I want to do, And to be honest, I don't have a clue. All I want to make sure of is I'm not reliant on someone else to get paid, or I don't want to like be somewhere on someone else's command type shit. So I want to be in control of my earnings, if you feel me. But in reality, that's kind of just like a best case scenario dream, which is only like one side of the coin. If I do get into a position where it's possible to make money online, for example, doing YouTube has certain problems, such as once you upload a video, it's kind of just out there. Now, people have seen it and there's nothing you can do about it. Even if you made like some kind of big mistake, there's no undoing it. If you become successful enough, you're more likely to be held accountable for your actions compared to being a smaller YouTuber where you can still afford to make mistakes. Oh, and another problem is like not being able to show people, not being able to have bad days around people that you meet for the first time, because first impressions matter like a lot, and you don't really want to come off as gloomy or tired all the time. So that's an opportunity you will never get again from the same person. Also kind of goes against my value of being genuine, but it would never be to the point where it's actually inaccurate to what I'm trying to say. And just another problem is probably the one that's going to occur the most often is having to deal with annoying people that bring negativity to your workspace. They're basically guaranteed, and there's not much you can do about it except move on. But yeah, this can apply when it comes to literally anything. It's like seeing the tip of the iceberg. So you see all the good stuff that's involved in doing something, but what you don't see is everything else that you have to do that most people don't talk about on the surface. So that just leads to disappointment. But like, what if instead of choosing things with shiny object syndrome, whatever you feel like is the next big thing, why don't you just pick your problems? Focus on finding the downsides of whatever art, business, or hobby you're interested in, and pick whichever one sounds the least bad. Not the most bearable out of them, the one that sounds the least bad and you can accept. Like, just think about it. There's one thing that you would give anything to have. Now you have it. What now? Whatever it is, you have it now. The chase is over. Just imagine. You get what I mean? It's not like a matter of picking one thing that will make you happy forever. It's picking the thing that even in your down times, you will still be okay or even happy doing that thing. No matter what you pick, you're always going to have problems. You're always going to get bored at times and have to deal with annoying stuff here and there. But if you can accept it and have zero regrets after doing what you do on a daily basis, you've already won. You've already reached the dream career that you've always wanted. Like, everything you want to do, you're surprisingly close to getting it. It's just the uncomfortability in changing yourself, your current self, to do what future you would be doing if you were in that situation is just so painful, uncomfortable, that most people don't end up doing it, and they just float through time in their like little bubble of safety where everything is predictable and you don't have to risk much, because the pain of losing something is worse than the joy of gaining something. Like, as humans, it's just a natural inbuilt system that we're programmed with or something, I don't know. So as long as you feel purposeful with the one thing you've picked and are settling in for, no matter how bad you are at it when you begin, as long as you stick with it and you keep on keeping on with that same thing for a long period of time, you will get better at it. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna get better at it. So does becoming a doctor to make your family proud still seem that good? You really like the idea of dealing with people's lives just for a little status and looking good on paper? Well, think again. Anyways, that's about it. See ya. Oh yeah, also, don't be afraid to sit in silence and think about these things for once. A lot of people try to plug up the mess in their heads with like noise and external impulses. Just grab a pen and paper, write your thoughts, and throw it away later. Like, trust me, you'll feel 10 bajillion times better than you did coming in to watch this video. So yeah, see ya for real.